Yo guys, it's your boy Game McFly here, and today guys we are gonna be doing Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6. Now, just like last season we're exotics, and this video I will be doing the exotics for this season. Now, just to clarify, there are some new ones and some old ones. There are 4 old ones that are sold by different characters, so guys, I am not actually, wait, there's not 4 new old ones, there's actually 3. And they are actually sold by like newer characters, so I will be showing you where those which character sells those items, but I'm not going to be buying them because I already showed you like what they do. So yeah, we just get right on into it. Okay, so guys, I actually decided not to actually go to these characters. I just decided just to show you like what kind of stuff they sell, okay? So, the first one is gonna be first exotic you can find with the character. Well, like, yes, I will actually be showing you, but just like the older characters. So one of the characters that has one of the older items is, Slurp Jonesy. And Slurp Jonesy sells the Slurp Bazooka that I showed you last season, and he can be found by Slurpy Swamp, which is right here on the map. So you guys see it? Right here, guys. Right here is where you guys can find Slurpy Swamp. Okay. The second character where you can find the dual pistols is Gut Bomb, okay? Now, Gut Bomb can be found at the Durr Burger, which is right next to Slurpy Swamp, but instead, it's right here. So, it's in this area, right, just like that, boom, okay? Okay, now, third person, which you're actually going to find one of the older ones, is the Shadow Tracker. And the Shadow Tracker can be found by Power Cord. So Power Cord is one of the characters, and you can find her at this cabin right here. This cabin is like the disco cabin, and this is where you could find the Shadow Tracker. So those are the 3 old items, okay? Now let's get on over to one of the newer ones. Alright. Alright, so now it's time for one of the newer ones. Now, the first one can be found by Deadfire, guys, okay? So, Deadfire is one of the newer one of the older characters, but he now sells an exotic. So this is Deadfire right here. He used to sell the dual pistols, but he now sells the Marksman 6-shooter, okay? Now, if you want this, it's going to cost 400 gold, but my opinion, it's not really worth it. But, guys, let me just take a look and see how well this is. So, the Marksman 6-shooter, Deadfire. So, let's go and take a look at this. Alright. So, guys, this is the sound it makes. Sounds really cool, actually, here. How we get rid of these chests real quick so you guys can hear it more better. We'll take care of this. Alright, so this is what the shot is. Sounds pretty interesting. So guys, how about we go ahead and find a person to try and defeat someone with and see how well it does from like a far range. Alright guys, here's a guy. Hopefully I don't die, but let's just go take a look at this. So if we wait until he pops on up, there he is. I just gotta wait. Wow, so it only does 22. This is not really good, but I guess it's kind of, but nice job, guys. So, guys, if we go take a look at the stats right here, hopefully you guys can see it, the stats. If we go on over inspect, I think, yeah. So it only does 24 damage. The fire rate is 5. Magazine size is 6. You guys could hold 6 bullets in here. And the reload time is 2.07 seconds. So honestly, That's really not that bad, but for an exotic, that's kind of lame. In my opinion, that's just my opinion, but I honestly don't really know about you guys. Tell me down in the comments how well does this marksman shooter do. So let's just go see how much head damage it does for the guy. It does 96. Alright, so that is actually pretty good. If you guys actually really think about it. But for an exotic, it's not good in my opinion. Alright, well let's just go on over to the next exotic. And guys, this was actually totally my fault. I accidentally forgot to show you guys where the exotic was located. So, if you guys can go up this bottom area right here, and if you go over to this place right here, bada boom, this is where you can manage to find the marksman shooter. Alright, so guys, the next exotic is going to be the stealthy stronghold. This is where you'll be able to find Lara Croft, and Lara Croft sells an exotic item. Now, just to be clarified for you guys, these last two exotics are both bows, okay? So if you're not really good with bows, I would highly recommend just to dodge these. Try to avoid them. But if you guys are really good with bows, this might be something that you might like. Alright, so the first one is located at Stealthy Stronghold. This is where you'll be able to find one of the bows exotics. So if we keep on going over here, you guys will see a tally, a little talking mark thing right here. Bada boom, there's Lara Croft, and he right here sells the grappler bow. Okay, so let's go pick it up. This thing costs 500 gold, so it costs a little bit more than its regular thing. But how do we go ahead? Oh, shoot, there's someone here. Or is that Lara Croft? I don't know. Alright, so guys, this is the grappler bow, and what it does is not only will it do damage, but it will also do this. So if you hold it up into a place where you want it to go, it'll grapple you right where you want to go. It's also a glider redeploy, so which is really cool. I think it's glider redeploy, I'm not sure. But guys, how about we go and test it and see now guys, we're only here for the damage. So let's take a look at the inspect. Alright, so the damage is 178. Fire rate is 1. Magazine size is 1, of course. And the reload time is 1.04 seconds. So it's a little bit faster reload time than the marksman shooter. Of course, it's a shooter, but guys, let me take a look and see how much body damage it does. She walks really weird, but guys, let me see how much damage it does. Well, on the body, it looks like it does 83, which is really not that bad for a bow. And then the headshot. Oh, shoot, nope, I didn't do a headshot. Oh, wow, looks like it does over 200 damage when you do. And I just killed it. So, yep. That is the grappler bow. Now let's move on to the last exotic, which might be my most favorite one of all. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you guys. Just to clarify, this is just something that I should tell you guys. As soon as I am done doing this video, and if there are any exotics that I did miss, please tell me down in the comments so I will do another video. And also, if there's any, and I probably can see in Chapter 2, Season 7, there's probably going to be some new exotics. So how we get this video up to 2 likes if you guys want to see Chapter 2, Season 7, exotics. But we only got till June 8th, so I don't know. And do you guys know why I like to talk kind of loudly? Well, it's because the mic on my Chromebook is really like hard to hear, so I have to speak up, kind of. So, yep, that's why. Alright, so guys, this last exotic, once again, is a bow, and it should be located right next to Coral Castle, so it should be right here, guys. That should be where it is. Hopefully you guys can see that. If you can't, then, yep, right there. So let's just start going on over there. Alright, so guys, this is the house where you guys should be able to find one of the exotics here. Good thing no one is here. So this can be sold by Raven. You guys know Raven from Teen Titans? If you guys don't, then it's basically just a DC superhero. So let's just go take a look right here. This is Rebirth Raven, okay? This is the Raven from Teen Titans. So if you guys take a look, she does do one exotic, and it's the unstable bow. Now, it may cost $500, but in my opinion, it is definitely worth it. So let's just take a look at this. Now, guys, I highly recommend using these exotics in Team Rumble, because that's where you can have the most fun out of. And, yeah. We go ahead and test it on first before we go test it on the girl. Let's just take a look at the stuff. Now, inspect, it says bow that fires something. So it can't show us the stats because it's a randomized bow. Yeah, so it can either be kind of like a shockwave bow, or a shockwave bow, or like a normal bow, or an explosive bow, or a fire bow, or a stink bow. Basically, any kind of bow power. So, first one, hopefully we can time to get a headshot with it. First one was fire exotic. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's tearing up the whole place on fire. Yep, gotta take care of that. But as you guys can see, it already took care. Next one is the explosive bow. I can see it because it has like the 4 darts. Pretty exciting. Pretty nice. Next one I think is just a normal bow. No, fire bow. Okay. And then next up right here, another explosive bow. This one right here is going to be a stink bow. So as you guys can see, it does some stink bombs. This one right here is a shockwave bow. Another stink bow. An explosive bow. Fire bow. Explosive bow. Like, basically any kind of bow. Which is really, really cool in my opinion. So, yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, guys, make sure to hit the like button. And if you guys just popped in here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you guys don't miss on any awesome videos I make. And, yeah, this is Game McFly, out.